So here, make sure your hand's underneath the ball. Pretty good job of canting it there. And a good hop to the basket, right? You did a good job of hopping after, but you want to step in aggressively against that defender as the ball comes to you. So here we go. Let's check it out again. Check that hand. I think your hand canting is pretty good here. It's having it cocked and it's underneath the ball. Yep, good right there. Good position to catch it in. Now from here, you want to slam it between your legs. So here we go. Let's watch this again. So you catch it in the ready position, threatening a shot. As soon as you catch it, you got to threatening the shot. Jam it between your legs without stepping. More of a step there. It's a little better than the first time. And a good hop back, ready with the ball underneath in the right position. Okay, not so bad. As the ball's coming to you, make sure you have your shooting hand cocked in a ready position. Here, when you're catching it, you have your both hands almost equal on each side, and then you have to adjust your to shot, right? So make sure you're catching that ball with your shooting hand already bent back, ready underneath the ball, ready to shoot it. Okay, so here you're doing a better job of getting that hand cocked, your shooting hand cocked, and catching it that way. You're kind of still playing around with the ball a little bit as it comes to you here. Watch your hands. It's still on the side right here on the catch on the side. So you want to have that ball underneath. You're getting a better job canting it. But what's concerning is your off shooting hand. So look at your right hand. That's actually pushing the ball. When you catch it here, you kind of cocked with your shooting hand, but your right hand, watch it come up, and then it's going to put momentum and push that ball. So you're shooting with two hands instead of the one. And that affects the quality of your shot when it comes off your hand. So here it comes up, and watch that hand push forward. You see that? That right hand, it should just be straight up and down, only as acting as a guide to the ball. Okay, I like the follow through there. It looks really good. Okay, Andres, I want you to watch your shooting hand here. It gets off to the right-hand side of the ball, right? It should be cocked underneath the ball as if you're already ready to shoot it. You see here, it comes back to you. Watch how far on the side of the ball your hand gets. It's hard to get the shot off because you're adjusting your hand when that happens, right? So here it comes. Catch it in the ready position. You want it cocked there, and then you fire it off. But watch that hand come off to the side. You see that? We want that middle finger, index finger, straight up and down on the ball so that it can already be fired off and shot. Now here you catch the ball perfectly. Great position underneath, and you bring it back mostly good, right? You have that hand still flat. So you want to, as you bring it back to that ready position, caught it on the side again there, right? Let's watch that. And see how you bring in that hand over the top of the ball. It's still a little bit better than it was the first time. Catch it. You want to have that hand cocked. There you go. You're bending it back. That's how it should be. Just like that. When you catch it, work on that between the legs and plant it. And I watch that happen when you go between the legs, you bring the ball back on the side again, okay? Okay, Dylan, let's watch this shot again. I want you to pay attention to two things, your shooting hand and your off shooting hand. Make sure that shooting hand is canted or cocked back, ready to catch it underneath the basketball instead of on the side. So you catch it on the side there. Really good follow through. I like what I see on the follow through piece. But again, I want you to watch this off shooting hand. Watch it get into the mix here by pushing the basketball off. When it comes right at your release, watch it right at your release. See if you catch it underneath. Think you're still catching it on the side. And then see that other hand is right in the mix. So you're shooting with two hands instead of the one. And that's affecting the quality of your shot. Watch it come off here. And then that other hand is pushing off too. So it should be facing the ball as a guide. And when your ball comes off your hand, it should just stay there in that single position. So let's watch a little bit more. And then this is something for you to work on. Okay, Dylan, so you've caught the ball pretty good here in terms of or raising it good with your hand canted back. That's a good position. You're still catching it, or when it comes off the dribble, notice how your shooting hand is on the side of the ball. And that's a challenge as you get it to, you're moving it, having to move in position as you're getting up. And then when you're working on this dribble move, make sure that you have good balance. See how close your legs are together there. So you want to come off that dribble pretty athletic. On this side, I want you just to pay attention to your non-shooting hand. And you'll see as it rotates off, the ball rotates off that non-shooting hand, your fingers are pushing the ball. So you can see here on this side, a little better view that your right hand is shooting the ball, in as much as your left hand. And so those are things you just need to adjust on and work on at home. It's going to take a lot of shots, a lot of practice to fix that, correct that shooting habit, right? We're not going to be able to do it in a short practice or even this on the weekend. So you keep working on that. To make this move work, you have to really get that front leg forward and the rear leg backwards. And then check your step back there. Make sure you're not fading out of that shot. If you're going to go anywhere, you're going to go either up or toward the basket, not behind the basket. All right, Gannon. Make sure, good mechanics here, Gannon. Just make sure that when you're dribbling, you're really pushing that ball hard through the opposite side. Push it through and get that palm underneath you. Came out up on top of the basketball a little bit. Just make sure it comes right underneath it if you can,